None of us in this room would be here today if our parents hadn't had bareback sex or hadn't F-U-C-K-E-D'd. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word. Okay, fucked. So, because it's fun, it's a great thing. A lot of people enjoy it worldwide, all the time. There's always been this really weird finagling around sexual issues.
Mary, wait, please. Sorry, Mary.
Oh, Mother, I don't know what to think. I'm so mixed up.
If these strong feelings lead you into behaving unwisely, these are the things that can spoil the chance of your finding the very love that you're looking for.
When we look at the teenage pregnancy rates in the United States, guess where they're at? 26 out of 1,000 young teenage girls gets pregnant every year. That probably doesn't sound a lot, but it's actually a lot when you compare it to other Western countries where that same rate is at 6.
Golly.
And the only difference that we know between those countries is not that one has running water and the other doesn't, or one has electricity and cars and the other one doesn't.
Maybe a diagram will help.
I find it mind-boggling that we've created a culture in which sex has apparently become the worst thing possible. And we just deny that it exists.
In the United States, we have 28% of people living with HIV that are virally suppressed. And how much do we think the UK has? Nationwide, 81%. And that's pretty decent. But the problem is because they've had national healthcare for years and people are used to being linked to healthcare. We aren't, because we're independent. We don't need healthcare, but we do.
When contraceptives came along, just look at all the moral arguments that came towards this. Women were sluts, women were sex-hungry monsters. When I talk to women about pre-exposure prophylaxis, women are immediately like, oh, I get it. I have no problem with this. Yeah, I take a pill, I protect my body, I take care of myself, I'm in control. Gay men, in opposition, for 35 years, condoms, 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 condoms. We told people that sex without a condom is bad, so bareback sex is bad and it's unsafe. If you really want to have safe sex, you probably want to climb into the basement and never touch another person. That's probably the safe thing to do, but it's probably also a little insane. Maybe. I mean, each to their own. But then what we have today is we've now stopped using the language unsafe and bareback, and we've moved more towards condomless. So, and even the CDC, which is a government institution, has done the same.
I need to be empowered as a patient to understand my risk, my sexual activity, the options that are out there for me, how to get them in order to prevent what I need to prevent because of who I am and what I do.
The end of the HIV epidemic is in sight. San Francisco is a great example of how to get there.
A third of the gay men living in the city are living with HIV. But that hasn't stopped them from setting the goal of getting to 0 infections, 0 deaths, and 0 stigma by the year 2020.
So that means everything has to be on the table. Condoms, PrEP, treatment as prevention, and a lot of education.
So far, it's been working. New HIV infections have fallen dramatically since PrEP became available, and it's all happened without the fear-based campaigns still run in other places.
The gay community has been living in the shadow of HIV for over 30 years. Now that we have the tools to stop transmission, the end is in sight. Hey, thanks for watching. Help us get the word out by sharing this video with your friends.